Namaskaram, my name is Gurusamy, and I was lucky enough to be a part of Pursuing Excellence on the 23rd of January at IIC New Delhi. I would like to thank Malavikaka and Kalavaahini Trust for having made me be a part of such a wonderful festival. Dancing before someone like Shiritana was, and in many ways, is a dream come true. He was the first male soloist I ever saw perform when I came to Chennai in 2005, and getting to dance before him and Parvatiyaka, who are both two dancers from Kalakshetra, who I have always greatly admired, was everything. The piece that I'm sharing today and the piece that I worked on for the performance was a Varnam I had already done in season, something that I had personally thought I had worked on and had cleared all of my doubts. It wasn't until I sat with my teacher, Srimati Bragha Bessell, that I realized the depths that you can go to in a Varnam. She sat down with me with my script and asked me questions and asked me what I thought of things and asked me to just sit and think and contemplate and come up with ideas that I could share with the audience. A lot of those ideas were pretty bad, but she was never discouraging. She was always encouraging me to think on my own and think independently. And I feel that it was that kind of thought process that led me on to develop my own choreographies and my own works and my own ideas. So the part of the performance that I will be sharing is from Sumasayaka. It was a Sanchari that I had originally thought of by myself, but Bragha teacher really helped me layer in so many different kinds of imageries and ideas that I hadn't thought of. Here, what happens is, and the idea that I wanted to portray was, what happens when a message goes missing? So the nayika, who is in love with Padmanabha, writes a letter and sends it with a parrot. However, the parrot is the vehicle of the god of love, Cupid or Manmatha. And so the parrot, instead of sending the message to Padmanabha, takes the message to Manmatha and says, "Look what this girl has written about your father." Manmatha then, as he does, I believe he might, reads the message and says, Come all of you, let's go. So that was my initial idea for the Sanchari. What Bragha teacher then layered on top of that was how the letter could be written, how the minute details of scrolling it up to fit onto the parrot's foot, the best way to show this idea of a traveled bird going in the different direction. Then as Manmatha, she added in all of these nuances that I hadn't thought of. Like I had initially been decorating myself in the mirror, but she added things like tying on the thing that you put all of the arrows into. Then as I walk around, calling all of these different elements that are all part of that army of Manmatha. So calling on the dark night sky, which is like, a giant elephant, and calling the girls who are his warriors, picking the various flowers, ready to really wage a war of love on this poor innocent girl. And the way that teacher made me just understand that imagery and how important each part of it was. At the end, how he calls the wind and then he jumps upon it and really, really, really gets ready to just give this girl everything. It was one of the most amazing experiences of my life, and it really did teach me the depths that one must go to when performing a Varnam. So here I've shared a part of Sumasayaka with all of you. I hope you enjoy it. And once again, I would just like to thank Malavikaka and Kalavaahini Trust for having given me such a wonderful opportunity. The musicians who accompanied me that evening were on vocal, Sri Murali Parthasarthi, on mridangam, Sri Karthik Ramanathan, on violin, Sri Ishwar Ramakrishnan, and on mridangam, my dear friend Kumari Sri Sudarshini Iyer. Thank you.